guys? Welcome to another episode of the First Take Podcast. Let's get into it. Your mindset can be your best friend when it comes to achieving goals, whether it be at school, home, or work. But what if I told you it can also be your worst enemy? Now, there's something that's called a limiting belief. And this is how your mindset works against you. A lot of people don't even realize that a thought that pops into their head that stops them from trying something new is disguised as some sort of limiting belief. Now, I want to share with you 3 quotes that will help you realize something about yourself. First quote: there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Second quote: it is not failure itself that holds you back. It is the fear of failure that paralyzes you. Third quote: do not fear failure, but rather fear not trying. These quotes are good, but did you catch what all 3 of these quotes had in common? And it's the fact that they all use the word fear. Why is that? But before we answer that question, let's take a step back and look at the definition of fear. An unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. So this belief has been something that's been stopping you from trying something new and discovering the full potential that you could have for yourself. Now, there could be many reasons on why you feel this way, which is perfectly fine. But I want you to know that you have the power to change your situation. You have the power to stop making your mindset work against you and start making it work for you. A good way to spot this limiting belief is to try something new. This is when you're going to be the most hesitant, the most nervous, but this is when you'll be able to see any limiting beliefs you may have. Now, I want to give you 2 pieces of advice that can help you along with that process. The first piece of advice is to clearly identify your motivations, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Understanding your motive to take on this challenge will lead you to focusing on your mindset to prepare you to achieve your goal, and then understanding your feelings will help fuel your ambitions to take action. Step number 2 is to change how fear works for you. I want you to create a new perspective on how you view failure. So what I mean is, instead of being afraid of the challenge at hand, the task at hand, and how seemingly difficult it looks, I want you to be more afraid of not trying at all, not discovering what your full potential can be and whatever you're thinking about trying. Now, back to the question at hand on why those 3 quotes use the word fear. It's because fear is something we all experience at one point in our lives. But if we can learn how it drives us, we can learn how to use that to our advantage and start winning against failure.